What it is, y'all? It's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Dokkan battle. Today we're going to talk about the Extreme Z battle for Trunks. Now, we did a team building exercise on this a couple nights ago, but we haven't yet talked about fights 6 through 10. Remember, this is an LR EZA, so it does get hard quickly, and really, like, level 10 is pretty much the end of the road for this. Now, obviously, you can farm up quite a bit more. There's some bragging rights into taking this up to, like, level 40, or I took one up to, like, level 80 one time just for the lulz, pretty much. But pretty much as you go through this, you're going to get everything you need by level 10 to max out the LR Trunks. Now, here we go. The best part about this. So, main thing is we talked about how to build the team, all right? And what you mostly want from your team here is legendary power linked up, and you need units that are on the Space Traveling Warriors team. And obviously, because Trunks is physical, having a strength team is going to help out immensely. I have one problem with that. The strength full power Frieza will not drop for me. Since he's been on this game, he has not dropped for me once. Now, you would think I'd buy him with the gold coins, but I'm going to be honest with you. Every time I've had gold coins enough, there's been a much better LR2 coming into contact with. This is the first time I've actually sat down and said, you know, I really need this unit. But I'll be honest with you, the AGL Frieza does fantastic. And I've even heard some people that have compared the two and have said that really there's not enough of a difference. It's just AGL Frieza is lacking a slight edge. But he's so powerful and so good, it's just fine. So the team that I'm using here is going to look a little wonky and a little weird, but trust me on this. I'm of course leading with Bojack. Now, if you don't have Bojack, I did talk about it the other day. Cooler's another really good unit. He leads Terrifying Conquerors, and Terrifying Conquerors has enough overlap that you are going to have plenty of Spacefaring Warriors on this that you can use for the team. So Terrifying Conquerors is a great backup plan if you do not have Bojack. The other one is the LR Turles. Great one. Also Terrifying Conquerors lead. Only 130% lead, but you can get away with it, especially if you're running a Bojack friend. So just remember that you need Spacefaring Warriors, but if you don't have the full Spacefaring Warriors team, put as many of them on as you can and use Terrifying Conquerors. It's just a great alternative. Now, obviously, those two are going to handle themselves on this team pretty effectively. The one thing I will say, Cooler being not an LR, he doesn't have legendary power, means he's going to be down on damage. So, really, he's more here as a defensive unit. In these early stages, he'll produce a little bit of damage, but, you know, not great. Then we've, of course, got First Form Frieza, completely free LR, and he's got an EZA. Really stellar unit on this, and he does quite well. Turles, who I've already talked about, does really well. AGL Frieza does exceptional on here, even for a unit that does not have type advantage. And then I threw Pan on here. And I talked about her in the previous video. She's not an orb changer, even though I said she was. But she's a really good healer, and she'll boost everybody on the team. So I think she boosts. I don't think she's limited just to... Let's see, all allies attack 33%. Yeah, so if she gets that, she's going to be really good for this team. Now, I've been auto-running this up to this point. I don't know, honestly, if I need to manually run it. Let's do one auto-run, just see if at level 6, if this team still handles their own. Now, I want to be very, 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 like, transparent with this. I am terrible at link leveling. Horrible, the worst at link leveling. So don't come in here expecting, oh, well, you're all link level 10, man. They can't do what you do. No, most of my units... Now, Frieza probably is, but I can tell you Turles, who may have only recently been awakened, even though I've owned him for months, not so much. Now, once again, Cooler, probably, but I probably honestly should have kept Cooler on rotation. So Turles got a 1.5 mil, but he's got type advantage. Let's see what he gets. He's got legendary power linked up, and we almost got that much damage out of him. So really good. 2.8 out of Cooler. Now, this is a good chance to test how much damage reduction he gets for not having legendary power. Actually, about half. But also, we're halfway through the fight. So I don't think, even with an attack stat like that, I really just don't suppose Cooler's going to be able to produce anywhere near that level towards the end of this. I think he's going to just fall off the map real quickly. By like level 8 or level 9, I just don't think he's going to be producing anything. I didn't know the auto run did active skills, so that's interesting. And Trunks is pretty much dead. Remember when I said the HAL Frieza holds his own? I wasn't lying to you. That was without crit. If he had crit, that would have been the end of it. So Pan's going to come in and clean up, and it looks like auto run can still manage it. We're halfway through the fight, and auto run is still just kicking ass and taking names. And honestly, I should have put Cooler in the middle of that last, or I should put Cooler in the front, kept Frieza in the middle of the last fight, but I didn't because of reasons. Let's go. Let's go to fight number 7. Let's see. I'm going to use the same team. Not going to modify anything at all. If you want to see link levels, we'll go look at link levels here. Okay. So Trunks is leveled up to his LR stage. So this is where I'm going to be a little concerned and start to worry about, team orientation and things like that. Now let's see his link levels. I bet, yeah, his link levels are all 10s. But I've had him for a really long time. I don't think his link levels are going to be anything to write home about. And they're not. Level 1. I already know Pans are up there, but let's do an auto run. The hell. Why the heck not? Nobody's going to use super. Well, Pan's going to get a use super. Pan's going to definitely get a use super, but I don't think she's going to be like, a damage monster or anything. We took 100k there. I think at this realm of the gameplay, I don't think 128k is anything to really concern myself with, especially running a team of predominantly LRs. But, it seems to be doing fairly well. So let's go ahead and continue on here and just see if the auto battle does anything worth a damn. All right. Ooh, Frieza did get his U Super. I forgot. He gets a little bit of extra ki. I completely forgot. Both he and Goku do that. So U Super, we hit. Oh, bro. Oh, man. The better part of 7 mil. So, yeah, if you didn't EZA Frieza, I already talked to somebody the other day who didn't EZA Frieza. I bet you're regretting that decision now. Okay? And I didn't expect Pan to be a damage monster, but at the same rate, she's mostly here for healing. I'm willing to bet by level 10 we're going to need healing, but to be fair, we're on level 7 already, and we're laughing at it. So, Bojack is not an LR, so I don't expect phenomenal things. If he gets a mill, I'll be ecstatic, and he did not even get a mill, so... Once again, though, his link levels are probably pretty atrocious. I know Frieza's are atrocious. Frieza's one of those that, should have been first on my list to link level, and I'm literally the worst person in the world at link leveling. Alright, we're getting a triple attack. I didn't see what he did before, so let's pay close attention here and actually look at what he does. Well, he got a mill. He got a mill even without critical, so... Nice. To be fair, he's got legendary power linked up, so he's going to have the maximum damage. We've got Bojack again, and once again, Bojack is not even going to pull off a million. So, yeah. Oh, man, and Cooler's in the front. Okay, so Cooler's going to get his active skill here. I wouldn't have chosen that, just because we're at the end of the fight, and it takes so long for this to happen. But to be fair, I also would have put, Cooler on the backside. And now, we're in the middle of this transformation, and there ain't much I can do about it. So, once again, auto battle is actually slowing us down. Hilariously. Who'd have thunk it, man? Who would have seen that coming? And of course, because Frieza's going to get extra ki, he's going to be fine there. Let's see. Cooler's defending well. 3.3 mil attack stat, and he produces, I'm going to best... Bad 1.2. 1.2? Ooh, he got a crit though. That's hard, man. I can't say that. It probably would have been 1.2 without the critical, but I ain't mad he got the critical. That's for damn certain. So, that is now level 7 conquered. Let's go level 8. And I will manually run level 8. I think, I think it's pretty obvious that the auto run will still handle it pretty effectively. But I'm at the state now where I want to get through this pretty quickly. So Bojack's on the back side. I'm just going to feed some ki here. I'm going to give her that. I'm going to save the red ki for Whoever's coming on the next rotation. Looks like I got a Bojack and a Cooler on the next rotation. Bruh. All right. So once again, we took a 128k. Me. 1.3 mil. Can we get a crit? I know we got type advantage. Can we get a crit? No crit. Ooh, and it... even with type advantage, we're down to now 1 million damage out of him. Makes me wish I lake leveled him. But it's a thing, guys. It is completely a thing. It just is what it is. All right, Bojack, what you got, man? I'm willing to bet it's gonna be like 7. Oh no, he got a mil with a critical. So yeah, it would have been like 3/4 of a mil or something like that. All right, let's put Frieza on the front. Feed him up here. He's gonna be completely maxed out and exceptionally happy. A rare form for Frieza. Happy Frieza. There we go. 7 mil attack stat. Bruh. Let's go. Ooh, only 3.5 because we didn't get a critical. Oh, man, that's truly painful. And hilariously, Cooler's attack stat is 3.5. Let's see what he gets here. Ooh, half. So the damage mitigation is actually real at this point. Like I said, it is like a steep drop off. You're riding high, and then by 8 or 9, it's just a bad drop off. 10 is going to be a bit, I won't say difficult by a long shot. It's definitely not going to be hard, but it'll be interesting, if nothing else, to see how it plays out. So I'm going to feed Frieza as much of this key as I can. Get him up there. He is not going to get the full U Super. Neither is Turles. But she will. Remember, she gets it fairly early. Ooh, Frieza not having type advantage meant that is a big hit. A big hit. I should have put Turles in the front. That's okay. It is what it is. And once again, I'm not overly concerned because Pan is going to heal. So, it's not a life-ending or game-changing situation here. It's a momentary stopgap on the part of Trunks. And with that 3.5 mil hit and a third hit incoming, damn son, dude, Frieza's a beast, y'all. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how amazing? I mean, we already knew that AGL Frieza was an absolute unit, but my God, he is just bonkers. He's holding his own in this fight. And, aside from that, being a spacefaring warrior and having legendary power, he doesn't have type advantage. He has no right to be producing the kind of damage he's producing, and he's still just walking through here like he's just swanging. All right, let's go here. I'm going to save as much of that key as I can. That does mean that Bojack is not getting an SA, but I would rather save all that key for someone who can get a better SA. So the auto run definitely would have hosed me on that one. All right. Now, if Frieza gets SA'd, it's not going to feel great, but he's going to get a triple attack. Let's get a critical on this attack, Frieza. Triple attack. Okay, triple attack, but no critical thus far. Can the third one be a critical? Come on, Frieza. Each attack rolls for critical. We did not get a crit. We got a triple SA, but no critical. All right. 2.9 mil. We're not getting crits. That side. All right. Bojack probably will take an SA here. No? Okay. So we're going to eat a very early SA. I'm going to keep her in that position. Defensively, I do want him in the front. So I'm going to feed him that just to get a little bit of an attack out. We'll go ahead and feed her. Get a U Super with her. And then I don't know how much good that's going to do. This is not a great situation, but the same rate, defensively will be fine. Bojack most likely will take an SA. And in the middle of me saying that, here he goes taking an SA. They'll probably tank it pretty well. Yeah, well, he flinched. He flinched. He shrugged it off. Barely flinched. Okay? So, and now we're going to heal. Because we get, what, like, I think at like a third or a half or something of her damage. And we're pretty much healed. So we're back to, no, we're not back to full health. Pretty close, though. Go, girl. Yeah, now we're back to full health. So, what me worry? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Ooh, Cooler almost got 1 million out of that attack. I wasn't expecting that. He doesn't have the legendary power link, so I'd kind of written him off. I'm going to put this Frieza in the front. He's going to get a U Super with that. He's going to get a U Super with that. And Turles is not going to get anything, but it's a small price to pay. I think the 2 Friezas are going to finish this. All right. 5.4 mil attack stat. And boom. Bruh, come on. Come on. Just finish him off. This is a mercy killing at this point. Look at his health, dude. Jeez. So like I said, this team just utterly, hilariously laughed at this event. So if you guys could build anything even remotely close to this team, you're going to be good to go. This team is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Final fight. Boom. 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 And this has taken 20 minutes, but to be fair, most of that, I will emphasize, most of that has been just transformations and stuff. I'm going to give that to Frieza. Put him in the front, because that's going to give him the U Super without question or doubt. Turles will just get a regular super attack, and she only needs 3 ki to get a super off. Though, to be fair, that's not going to give us an insane amount of healing, but I think Frieza's going to be able to tank most hits like crazy. So 5.4 mil attack stat. Can we get critical? Oh, I love seeing that. Man, Frieza is an absolute unit, man. Frieza is just a truck full of dynamite. Bruh. Makes Turles look like a chump, y'all. And I know Turles is no slouch. On the right team, Turles can really come alive. Not this team. This team ain't doing it. You know, it is what it is here. But, you know, he's doing strength pan numbers. All right. This is not a great situation, but not a world-ending situation. There's enough links there. We'll get a U Super out of that. And then we'll just drop some of this ki and line things up for the next fight. All right. So we've got green ki here. Somebody's going to get a U Super if this goes on to the next fight. Let's see what Frieza does. Because Frieza, if he gets a triple crit, this might be it. All right. Ooh, no critical. No critical. 4 mil attack stat. Crit, baby. Come on. Oh, okay. That is how much Trunks is leveled up at this point. Now, no type advantage here. This isn't going to feel great. Oh, it did not feel good. That did not feel good at all. And we only got a double attack with no criticals. So AGL Frieza has really started to show his weaknesses. The cracks are showing. But, to be fair, this is the final fight. So, really, what does it matter? Bojack's probably not going to do anything. I'm expecting a quarter. Oh, okay. I said a quarter. I was going to say 3/4 of a mil. But he did almost 1 million. Almost 1 million. Okay, I'm going to move him off here. Turles is going to get his active skill. So this is going to give him a big damage boost. I forget how much it gives him, but I believe it's significant? I don't remember. I'd have to go look. Oh, yeah, that's right. He gets full ki. Let's see. I got to go read what he does because I just don't remember. So, can be activated when HP is 60% or less from the start of the 8th turn from the start of battle up to 2 times. And this gives him ki plus 24. So he's going to get his U Super no matter what. So we can feed all this to Frieza. Frieza gets a U Super. Doesn't matter what we give Turles. Turles gets a U Super. And we can just give this to Bojack. And Bojack is going to do Bojack things on a team that's designed for LRs. 6.4 mil attack stat. Let's get a crit. No critical. Bro, come on. Frieza, that would have pretty much ended his whole career, dude. All right, Turles, 3.8 mil attack stat. So Turles coming back alive. All right. And that's the end of the fight. Turles actually finished it. I was really starting to doubt my faith in Turles, and he came through. To be fair, once again, his link levels are atrocious. But to be fair, so are AGL Frieza's, and he really, really, really brought it home. So there you guys go. There's levels 6 through 10. Easy peasy. Probably could have easily just auto-ran them, and I'm going to even auto-run a few more to get some the Zenny, because I am low on Zenny. But for now, this can be the video. Like, comment, share. Go get your Trunks LR'd. We're going to go do some damage test, or LR'd, EZA'd. We're going to go do some damage testing with him here really, really soon. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be back here for you guys very soon. Don't know when. Soon. Next 24 hours.